welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be the October reading for the Divine Feminine in the sign of Taurus. This is going to be what you're dealing with. This is how you're thinking and feeling about it, how you should think and feel. What are any challenges, lessons, blocks, obstacles that you might have in this situation, how you can progress forward. What are your hopes and what are your fears? The bottom is advice from the universe, as well as some positive words, affirmations for you, and also what chakras you might need to work on in order to bring this into fruition. So let us see what the theme of the month is going to be, or it's going to be evolving, having to put in some work in something, but you are unsure of how to do it, or you're having some doubts in regards to this journey. So obviously we are dealing with a relationship, possibly a spiritually based one. So let us see. Doubt. I'll do doubt. 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 So speedy. This is someone who's longing for someone, someone who they're separated from. And there's a lot of sadness in this. And Lanemica, this is the female foe. This could be ourselves, thinking negatively, being angry, bitter, upset, feeling like people are against us, being hurt, or this could be someone else who is now like this. Let me see. Another person that might be involved. What card is this? Oh, doubt. Doubt. And you might be feeling, that might be you. You're feeling like, you can't, you're going to be enemies with this person. Like you're always combative with this person, even though you're longing to be with them. So that's why you're having doubts if something can work. Doubt. Oops. bbLÄSSSIἰΓS is the butterfly here. This is about, things becoming light, not so heavy. And also about, transformation or change. Maybe you're longing for someone and you're hoping things will change, like things will change between the two of you so you can embark on this journey together. And it's, you don't know how it's going to work, or it's going to require a lot of work. And how you're thinking and feeling about it is new beginnings. Bad news. Well, this could be actual bad news, or just being stressed and worried, but fearing the worst in regards to some communication. So let us see. Bad news. Bad news. Bad news. In regards to a union, a relationship, a marriage, a strong bond. Maybe because it's been so long since you've communicated with this person, so that's why you're unsure of what's going on. And how you should be thinking is gain, right? This is positive movement forward. The Master, gaining control over a situation, over some scandal that's transpired, and having to have the strength to deal with this situation. The Master. Sometimes when I get the Master, they call me like the Master, the spiritual Master. Because, you know, when you've learned something or you've grown or you're ascending higher, they always like to give you kudos for that. So they might be calling you the Master, you know, because there's been a gain in this situation. And that's why they're wanting you to have strength. Or they're just wanting you to take control of your emotions, you know, to have strength in the situation. Well, let's see, the Master. Master is also somebody who could be like too controlling or kind of abusive in a different, but I don't think that that's what that is here. Master. Master. My little hamster is chewing on the cage. He's just waking up and he's wanting to get out. The Master. I hear you, handsome, over there chewing. You have to wait till Mommy's finished. The Master. The Master. Come on, Spirit. Give us a card. Thank you. That's maybe you, Lamika. So they're wanting you to gain control in this situation, have the strength. Now, what challenge or lesson or obstacle that might be involved here is destruction and then frustration. So the challenge might be to, you know, again, gain your composure, not be frustrated and stressing and worried. You know, thinking things are the end, or let me see. Because destruction is like the tower, something that was built on a faulty foundation has an opportunity to be built on something stronger. This could be a major event. You know, whenever you get the tower in a reading, usually that's like the universe, something that's about to change things in a big way, something that's very impactful for your life. This could also be, you know, out with the old, in with the new. But let's see, destruction. Well, you got Gran Signore. So this is probably the person you were dealing with, I guess. And, you know, this is the challenge or obstacle is to overcome the ending that happened here. Right? Let's see. Mercante. This is a merchant. This is a man who's at a distance. Maybe someone you're separated from, just like so speedy. You see? It's like they're both at a distance from each other. Oops, wrong place. So maybe it's some person that you're separated from, and you the feelings that you have. Let's see, destruction. Sacerdote. This is a psychologist, the priest. This is healing. This is spiritual. You know, spiritually based relationship or a marriage even. You know, Mercante also deals with contracts. So I don't know if somebody was with someone and you're waiting for that to end. Maybe it was a marriage. That's why you have this union card here. Or this just could be, you know, the end of what maybe was a spiritual relationship between you and this person. Maybe it's, you know, karmic, soulmate, twin flame, or you feeling like there's no healing in this situation. And this is how to move forward, though, through the challenge or obstacle. It's to not be frustrated in the way things ended here. because you also have Fortuna. This is something that's turning around for the better. So that's good. It's like we're biting our nails, right? I know. As we progress here, like our fears get a little less and less and less, right? The more information that they give us. And this is how you can move forward. Oh, no, wait, hold on. What's the situation? How you feeling about it? How you should be feeling about it? What a challenge or obstacle. And this is how you should move forward. Is forgiveness. Because you got victory. With the fair gray-haired man, because this person is obviously matured too, or this could be an actual older person. But it's usually symbolizes some kind of growth. So whatever transpired here, you know, the challenge is for you to like get over whatever negative feelings that you're having about it and practice forgiveness, because there's victory in this situation. And what you're hoping for is that either this person will open up and be vulnerable and show how they feel about you, or you're hoping that you're going to have the opportunity to do that. And you're also hoping that it's not the end. You got ending here. So you're hoping that somebody expresses themselves, which, again, I mean, you got communication here. So either you're going to reach out or they're going to reach out. There's going to be some communication. And your fears are troubleshooter, which is, you know, strategy, trying to figure out how to do something. This is also someone who can be a little, you know, deceptive. So you could be fearing that you won't figure out a way how to make this work, or you could be fearing, you know, this person being sneaky and deceptive again, and you have an anxiety over that. But let's see what the universe's advice is. Well, they're telling you to pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So if this is a coming back together for twin flames, we all have to pay attention to these red flags. We have to pay attention to those things that were lessons the last time around to make sure that they don't repeat. Otherwise, you'll just go through another karmic cycle, and you don't want to do that. You want to ascend higher. They also want you to pay attention to, you know, your intuition or any signs that you might be getting from the universe. And they want you to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. You know, because sometimes we think that, how can this person possibly be my twin? How can this whatever? Because there's just so much stuff, drama and negative and pain, and you just like, but sometimes they say, hey, guess what? In spite of all of that, this person is your soulmate, is your twin flame. All the joy. But they wanted you to make sure, just like pay attention to red flags. Boundaries. I am clear and honest with others about my expectations. Again, whatever lessons were supposed to be learned last time around, make sure there's boundaries in place, and people respect each other, and they're honest with each other, and they come with all their, you know, expectations or whatever. Have those discussions. Make sure you're all on the same page before you proceed. And then you have God. I step out of the way and surrender any need for control in order to make room for God's healing love to flow through me in this situation. You know, let go and let God. And then sobriety. Boy, this card keeps coming out a lot. I don't know if a lot of people are like, you know, dipping in the vino or crying in their cookies or, you know, doing other things, but they're, you know, especially if you're a twin, or for anybody, you got to be healthy and everything in moderation. But for twin flames especially, they really want them to, it's time to, you know, step in line, get on your spiritual path, let go of any negative stinking thinking and behaviors and toxic cycles and conditioning and dabbling in things that are not good for us. You know, clear your body, clear your mind, clear your energy. We got work to do here. So, you know, sobriety is a big one for twin flames. You know, an occasional glass of wine is okay sometimes, but you can't be all loop-de-loo if you're going to be of service. And they want you to pay attention to moon cycles. Archangel Haniel, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize on these cycles. This is very true. You know, there are some, you know, readers that speak about the different moon cycles, the ones that are more into astrology and stuff. I find it completely fascinating because it's so true. Whatever they say might happen as far as your moods go, or you watch people start acting a certain way, it's due to that moon and what's supposed to happen in it. It's so true. But they want you to know all is well. Archangel Jeremiah, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So no, everything happens for a reason, even if they seem like crappy reasons. There's a gem in there somewhere. And they're wanting you to know that you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. So if you're here on a mission, tap into your intuition, tap into your gifts. You know, what it says, pay attention to the signs that you've been getting. And maybe you're supposed to do some kind of work involving healing and teaching. And they also want you to cancel, clear, and delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Clear your energy field. You know, if it's getting sober, doing some yoga, some meditation, energy healing work, listen to some binaural beats that do chakra clearing. And then they say manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. You know, the law of attraction. If you think positively, you remove blocks. If you think negatively, you put up blocks. That's why they're telling you to cancel, clear, and delete. And you got a lot of cards here. They really want you to have some positive thoughts for yourself. I look for the best in everyone and everything, including yourself. I allow my heart to expand with love. I trust and believe in the angelic realms. I open up to spontaneity and accept change. Go with the flow. I release tension and embrace lightness. Did you have the butterfly there? See? Lightness. I accept my own perfection. Love yourself. Honor yourself. Respect yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Take care of yourself. You know, focus on you. And remain positive, because you have here self-worth. So you might be questioning that. And a lot of times we get into that, especially if we've been dumped and left and mistreated and somebody went off with someone else, or, you know, you start to question your own self-worth. But if this is part of your karma, if this is part of your lesson that you're needing to learn in regards to your own life's journey and in regards to this relationship, this needs to be gotten, and it needs to be maintained, because you have to learn to love yourself, and that way you won't put up with any crap from anybody, twin flame or not, soulmate or not, because doing that does you both a disservice, because that stuff is being brought out for a reason. It's to be transcended, not to be, you know, pacified and continue on. It's standing in your power and in your truth, because when you raise the bar within yourself, you force others to do the same. You know, you teach people how to treat you by the way you present yourself. And we're going to check out, and this is solar plexus chakra. So you need to work on that. And that houses a lot of fear, anger, resentment, all, you know, negative self feelings, you know, negative self-worth. That's why this card is here. So you needing to work on that. And then we have, come sit in my chair and feel my love, says the great servant. The legend is, the salmon chair appears to an intuit child playing in the snow. Valley and River are the salmon chair's protectors. I never get to see it, complains River. Valley whispers, there are those who can close their eyes and see it. The child rushes home to tell her elders about the chair, but no one believes her, and she lies down exhausted. Later the chair appears to her again. She climbs in and feels the great servant's love. Inspirational messages, people, events, and material objects beyond your frame of reference are being drawn to you. Law of attraction. Aim higher, for you will draw even greater experiences into your life. Allow your energy to grow. Receiving is an action. Personal inquiry. How do I relate to the word deserving? Am I ready to allow myself to receive what others may not? Key ideas, greater knowledge, innocent curiosity, being rewarded, receiving divine love. Keywords, faith, self-love, and value. I said, always love yourself first, because you'll be able to nip so many things in the bud real quick, as opposed to subjecting yourself to being hurt or mistreated by anyone. And usually that lesson is learned when you've been really dogged and you've been really hurt. You have no other choice but to learn that lesson, to be like, hey, I expect to be treated a certain way, and that's how I'm going to be treated. And that comes again with having self-love and self-respect. Don't allow yourself to be a doormat. Don't be chasing nobody. Stand in your truth. Stand in your power. You have manifestation power here. You have spiritual gifts that you came here to share with the world. You know, pay attention to your energy. Be at peace. But they say keep an open mind. So whatever is happening here, they want you to keep an open mind. And have the strength to deal with this situation. It seems like a lot of people are going to have the strength in the month of October. So I wish us all luck in that department. And I wish you love and light. And I wish you healing and wellness. And I wish you luck in your situation. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising, because you get even more messages. If you'd like a personal reading, all the information is below. Like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. And did I leave anything out? I think I got it all. And on that note, until next time, my lovelies, take care. Bye-bye.